practices in this field. Sultanate of Oman's participation in the conference reflects its full commitment in enhancing international cooperation towards adopting policies for combating impacts of climate change, as well as achieving zero carbon neutrality by 2050. The Sultanate of Oman's delegation in the conference was led by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Foreign Minister. A delegation of Asian countries' ambassadors accredited to the Sultanate of Oman paid a visit to Invest in Oman Lounge. The delegation were briefed about incentives provided to the investors, mechanism and procedures of investment in the Sultanate of Oman. The visit aimed to enhance economic relations between the Sultanate of Oman and Asian countries, as well as embodying the economic diplomacy that carried out by the Foreign Ministry in cooperation with the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion to attract foreign investments and introduce investment environment in the Sultanate of Oman. Ukraine's president said Russian troops were holding the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant hostage and its safety could not be guaranteed until they left it, while his forces shot the frontline town of Avdiivka as they planned their next move. Russian troops have occupied the nuclear plant, Europe's largest, since the early weeks of the invasion of Ukraine and have shown no inclination to relinquish control. President Volodymyr Zelensky said in a video address that holding a nuclear power station hostage for more than a year, this is surely the worst thing that has ever happened in the history of European or worldwide nuclear power. Russia's Navy fired supersonic anti-ship missiles at a mock target in the Sea of Japan. The P-270 Moskit missile, which has the NATO reporting name of SSN-22 Sunburn, is a medium-range supersonic cruise missile of Soviet origin, capable of destroying a ship within a range of up to 120 kilometers. Japan's Foreign Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi said Tokyo will stay vigilant against Moscow's military operations, while adding that no damage had been reported after the missile launches. The firing of the missiles comes as a week after the Russian strategic bomber planes capable of carrying nuclear weapons flew over the Sea of Japan for more than 7 hours in what Moscow said was a planned flight. Ukraine is aiming to inflict heavy losses on Russian forces trying to capture the small eastern city of Bakhmut. Moscow sees capturing Bakhmut as vital to its efforts to establish complete control over the Donbas industrial region in eastern Ukraine. Bakhmut had a pre-war population of about 70,000 people, but the city has been virtually destroyed in about 8 months of intense fighting, often at close quarters. Meanwhile, according to a Russian-installed leader in the region, the Russian forces are moving forward in the city of Bakhmut despite fierce resistance and have almost taken full control of a metals plant there. Ukrainian military commanders have said their own counter-offensive, backed by newly delivered Western hardware, is not far off, but have stressed the importance of holding Bakhmut in the meantime. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un called for his country to expand production of weapon-grade nuclear materials and build more powerful weapons. Kim's latest threat at doubling down on an earlier promise to exponential ramp up nuke production came as a U.S. Navy carrier strike group arrived in South Korea today. Kim was briefed by officials from the country's Nuclear Weapons Institute, the official Korean Central News Agency reported, and said North Korea should prepare to use the weapons anytime and anywhere. Oman oil price May 2023 delivery recorded an increase by $2.80 to reach $77.61 per barrel. The average price of Oman crude oil March 2023 delivery reached $80.92 per barrel, thus $3.49 higher than the price of February 2023 delivery. Completion of sewage network in the wilaya of Haima and upgrading the efficiency of the Duqm hospital topped the discussions of the municipal council in the governorate of Al-Wusta. The third meeting of the council also discussed a number of topics related to the health sector and development projects in the wilayas of the governorate. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Mu'azzad bin Muhammad Al-Yaqoubi, Governor of Al-Wusta. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. A number of governorates of the Sultanate of Oman witnessed varied intensity rains due to the effects of the air depression. And Ukraine's president says that safety cannot be guaranteed in Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant until Russian troops withdraw. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night and stay safe.